Hi, welcome to the Kitchen and Jorn show. That's Kitchen.
I'm Kitchen.
And I'm Jorn.
High five.
Sorry.
My earring keeps getting caught on my Stevie Nicks t-shirt. I want to see how many really gay sentences I can say during this.
That's good. It's Pride Month, whatever.
Is it?
Recently, what I've started doing is whenever I want to do anything, I just go, whatever, fuck it, it's Pride Month.
This video is sponsored by Factor. More from them in just a second.
Today we are trying all of the IKEA hot foods from their restaurant and also some packaged foods that they were selling at the restaurant as well. For those who don't know, IKEA is a big Swedish furniture store and warehouse, and they also have restaurants and bistros with pretty affordable meals and food. As per usual, when Kristin and I rate the food that we try, we rate it on a scale of just okay, pretty good, really great, if you absolutely suck.
Your pedally box bad.
And if Kristin and I disagree,
It goes in the fight box. And the thing about the fight box is that time casts a spell on it, but you could not forget it. I know I could have loved the fight box, but you would not let it.
okay. Kristin is doing Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac.
If you think about it, the entirety of Fleetwood Mac's album Rumors is basically the album version of a fight box.
Woo! Whoa, it's lunch.
It's lunch. Time for another lunchtime treat from our friends at Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever with fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals direct to your door.
Factor takes the stress out of meal planning and sets you up for success. Kristin and I have talked about this before, but it can be hard to keep yourself fed when you're working, you have ADHD, the grocery shopping, the planning, all of it takes a toll. Eat stress-free with Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals. They'll be ready in just 2 minutes. That's less than most songs.
Honestly, that is less than most songs.
Yeah, in today's music industry.
I was like, no, you're exact. No, that is less than most songs. Yeah. Looking for gourmet meals? I know you are, you bougie baby. Try meals with premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, truffle butter, broccolini, and asparagus. Factor's team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long.
All right, none of these ingredients have embezzled money.
None of them. Not a single one of them.
All right?
Okay, we gotta finish talking about this because I'm gonna demolish this.
Exactly. If you'd like to try Factor for yourself, use code 50KitchenandJorn for 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. I guess we should go back to our video.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you, Factor, for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. The first IKEA food we are trying is definitely their most famous. These are the Swedish meatballs, and we got the Swedish meatball plate. So it comes with gravy, meatballs, lingonberry sauce, peas, and mashed potatoes.
Honestly, like the flavor combos is sort of Thanksgiving dinner, Thanksgiving sandwich.
Maybe it's because of their small size. They taste different than traditional big, beefy Italian meatballs. Obviously, these are Swedish.
They're less dry.
They're less dry. The gravy certainly adds that meatiness and like richness to it.
Here's the thing about these meatballs. Like, you know breakfast sausages?
Yes.
They're like tiny little, they're like, what if breakfast sausages were spheres? What if they were like little marbles you could put in your belly?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, normally when you put marbles in your belly, you have to go to the hospital. But like, you know, in this case, not so much. I mean, there's obviously like a good fat mix in. Obviously the lingonberry has like it brings a brightness to it. Obviously these are the best for a reason. IKEA is essentially a labyrinth where couples go to break up. And that requires you to build up a huge appetite. And, you know, you're gonna run a calorie deficit unless you load up on some meaty balls.
The Swedish meatballs, really great. So these are the plant-based Swedish meatballs.
Sometimes plant-based things are just a little too shiny.
They smell good and they look almost identical to the meat ones, but like Kristin pointed out, they are shinier and I do think they're a little bit crumblier.
That texture, oof.
What I'm detecting is there's something really grainy about these.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel like they taste sort of like bread.
It's a savory sawdust. It's like somebody took some bread and poured like a bunch of like low sodium chicken broth on it and then pressed it into a ball and said, here you go, wiener.
For some reason, I feel like these dry out your mouth a little bit.
The fat is wrong, and thus the taste is wrong.
I like that there are plant-based options.
Yeah.
I think that's nice, and I think it's fun that you can get the traditional IKEA meal even if you're a vegetarian.
I think there are just better plant-based meat alternatives now. I think that we're spoiled for choice. And I think that like, because of that, the old ways are dead.
Yeah.
The new ways are here. And so like, you know, if you can't innovate and make it so you make your meatballs taste like the better plant-based options we have available now, you're gonna get left in the dust.
Yeah. It's just okay.
It's just okay. The potatoes and the peas are really, really holding up their end of the group project on this one. I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. Is this supposed to be cold? What is this?
It's a shrimp sandwich. There is baby shrimp, chives, and greens on this sandwich. I believe some type of like creamy sauce. Kristin is not a big shrimp fan, so to protect her from this, she does not have to try it unless she wants to.
Oh my gosh.
Kristin heard that there was a cold shrimp sandwich coming, and I think she started to melt into the floor.
I was like, why are you doing this to me?
We can't do Silver Springs every time.
How was it?
So,
You have the face of someone who just went on a bad date.
I'm glad Kristin didn't try this
Why?
because it is a very, very, very shrimp-forward shrimp sandwich. The bread they're using is sort of like a croissant type bread,
I'm too curious.
Okay, Kristin's trying
I'm curious. I'm sorry. I have to know now. I don't like it, but not for the reasons you think. The croissant's too buttery.
This would be so much better if we could add like Cajun seasoning to this or something like that, right? I didn't spit it out, and Kristin didn't spit it out either, which is something.
I didn't.
I think we can say it's barely just okay.
Yeah, it's not for, I think, our particular palates.
The next item we're trying from IKEA is the IKEA buffalo chicken wrap.
I love a good buffalo chicken wrap. It's like the right words, but the cadence is off. That's what this sandwich feels like to me. It feels like someone speaking in like their second or third language.
I typically don't like blue cheese. In this wrap, I don't mind it.
The sauce is too thin. It's not balanced. The blue cheese, there's not enough blue cheese.
Chicken's a little dry as well. I don't think this is penalty box bad, but I think this is another situation where the buffalo chicken wrap is just okay.
It's truly just okay. What the hell?
It's the harvest bowl. There's lima beans, cranberries, potatoes, sweet potato, fresh greens.
This looks like if you put potato salad into ChatGPT.
I imagine it would be pretty filling because there is a lot of starch in this. Kristin looks very distressed, so I'm not sure what's happening with her.
That was the worst texture situation I've ever involved my mouth in. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's not, but you know.
You're just not really getting anything that tastes that crisp. It sort of just becomes this kind of mushiness. Like I think the weight of all the stuff that they put on this salad kind of crushed the greens.
I do not think you can do a 50-50 sweet savory salad because this is what was attempted here and what hath God wrought. You're eating mashed potatoes with like wilted lettuce.
I think we can safely say the harvest bowl is penalty box bad. The next item we are trying is the IKEA rainbow cake. It's got several layers of sponge cake and buttercream frosting.
This cake passes with flying colors.
The sponge cake itself,
Moist.
very moist, very moist, very tasty. It's got a really nice vanilla flavor.
The frosting, spectacular, interesting. Honestly, it tastes like an expensive buttercream, not a cheap buttercream. That's what I feel like the difference is.
It's just like a fun presentation. Like the colors on the cake are super vibrant and it actually tastes really good.
This is a solid piece of cake. I mean, I've had, honestly, so many worse cakes from Whole Foods. Like, I tried worse cakes during our wedding cake tasting, honestly. My one note, I think some of the colors could be a little richer, but that is a tiny note, not a deal breaker.
I think it's really great.
It is really great.
This is delicious.
This is delicious.
IKEA, your meatballs are good, but honestly your dessert is maybe where it's at. The next IKEA food that we are trying is the strawberry shortcake. Classic strawberry filling, you got sponge cake.
You got short.
You got short, you gotta
remember that short.
You got straw.
Damn.
This is delicious.
That cake is a banger. It's a banger!
The vanilla cake is so light and fluffy, and then you get the perfect combination of the tartness with like the strawberry filling.
The strawberry filling has like real pieces of strawberry in it, and like the pieces of strawberry are perfect.
I'm honestly really, really impressed by the quality of the cake so far.
Yeah, I mean, we're 2 for 2.
The Swedish chef that's making these cakes
is going Herbie Birdie Gurdy Gursky.
And we're just like, you got it, girl. Good job.
Good job. We love your mustache.
Really great, really tasty,
Yep.
Perfect amount of tartness, not too sweet. The next IKEA food item we are trying is the chocolate fudgy cake. It looks like a very dense piece of cake. It almost looks brownie-like.
It looks like an elf's shoe. It looks like it has a little bit of attitude. I can't explain it. This is a fascinating cake. It's a rare situation. Incredible texture. Very boring flavor.
There's something kind of chocolate frosting-ish about the taste.
You know how when you're in high school and you drink vodka from your parents' stash, and so you add like a little bit of water to it? This tastes like the chocolate cake version of that, where you make a cocktail from the vodka, but you can tell that like, maybe vodka wasn't the only thing in that bottle.
This definitely does have like sort of a watered down taste, I can see.
I guess that was a faster way of saying that.
Yeah.
It tastes like the cake version of a chocolate Tootsie Roll Pop.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or it's like a little watered down. I think it's just okay.
Oh yeah, I can get with that
I think
too.
it's just okay.
The next IKEA food item that we are trying is the cheesecake. There's almost like a little bit of cinnamon in the crust there.
Too sandy. The crust is made almost entirely of cinnamon. Not rich enough, weirdly shiny on top.
It's not really very flavorful, honestly. It's kind of just like you're eating milky cream with like a little bit of like the sting of the cream cheese.
This is basically a frozen cream cheese latte with cinnamon on top.
It's got the memory of cheesecake flavor.
I'd heard of cheesecake once through an urban legend.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the cheesecake architecture is troubled.
The cheesecake is just okay.
Just okay.
The Festlicht potato chips. These are potato chips with sour cream and onion flavor. Ooh, okay, they have like a very nice like oniony smell right off the bat.
Okay, well that's one of the ingredients, so.
These are super light and crunchy.
They're not kettle, they're not hard.
They have like a really like, yeah, like just like a fun little flakiness to them. Actually, I think the flavor is pretty prominent too.
As someone who eats a lot of sour cream and onion chips, they're pretty good in that sour cream and onion chips are always pretty good. So
Yeah.
like, you know, as long as you sort of meet the definition of a sour cream and onion chip, you're in the club.
There's not much to write home about, but they are chips, so that's something.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get eaten. I wouldn't marry them.
I wouldn't marry them, but I would kiss them a little bit.
You know, I would kiss them on the mouth a little bit, just a little bit, okay?
Yeah, I think the Festlicht sour cream and onion chips are pretty good.
Pretty good.
The next IKEA food that we're gonna try is the drink Lingan, or the lingonberry drink.
Oh, it is syrupy. Do you like when they legally can't call something juice because of it doesn't have enough juice in it? Dilute 1 part with 6 parts water. You're supposed to dilute it. Okay, once I diluted it, it's good.
It's not super tart, it's not too sweet. It has like a very great fruity flavor. It doesn't hurt my teeth.
Yeah, it'd be good for mixers.
This would be really good
This would
for
be fun
mixers.
for cocktails, it's fun for mocktails, it's fun for, I don't know, I guess those are the only 2 things with tails.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, you know, it's not juice.
Like we thought.
It's you know.
It's juice mixer.
It's inspired by
It's
juice.
juice inspired.
You know, it's sort of, it thought about juice once in a dream.
I think it's pretty good.
IKEA cakes, delicious. IKEA foods, mixed bag. If y'all watched this and liked it, we can do the rest of their like packaged foods. We were
IKEA has a lot of packaged foods
yeah,
that
we were we basically were trying all the stuff that was available in the cafeteria today. But like, listen, we can get into the frozen stuff.
Thank you for watching. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. Leave a comment if you want us to try more IKEA foods. And yeah, we'll be back next Friday, Pacific time, 12 p.m.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
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 Bye.
Bye.